All right, everyone, welcome to the Couch Dynasty Draft. We're doing a rookie draft, 12-team, full PPR. It's not super flex, not tight end premium. We start defenses and kickers. I have the 12th pick. Naturally, I mean we traded a lot. I won back to back. I just was confirmed. Me and Chris Mills were talking, and people do win 3 times back to back to back. It does happen. I just and he told me about Jordan has done that in another league. So this does happen, and I hope it happens to me. That being said, let's start the draft.
Boo.
All right, here we go. Now, everyone gets up to 1 pause per draft. If you have a realistic trade that might happen, you need more time, you can pause the draft up to 1 time.
Ryan. Oh, it shows he's not actually in the draft.
This guy is a Raiders fan. Oh, he's back.
He's here.
Yeah.
He could, even if he didn't
Take
queue,
one.
I think he'd be okay, huh? With
Yeah.
this auto. It's the
Well, I mean, you
safest,
say
bestest
that-
auto.
See that
He's
thing
taking-
Quinshon Judkins.
Didn't I tell you guys don't take too long? What's this? If you don't need to. I say this is the
He
time
might
you
be,
don't really need to.
Is he trying to join the
There
Zoom?
we go.
No.
Is there anyone in the waiting room? No?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No. It's all good. 49 seconds to pick Jeanty.
Took me longer than that the other day.
It did for the
The Empire League?
Oh, what startup draft?
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. So I was like, wait, what? What's wrong with your wiring? Like, what is? No, yeah. In the start, I get that. You went Bowers, and then
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I gotta think about this. I mean, I think most people would have done the same. I think that's kind of a smash, Jeanty, that late in round 2 in the start.
Yeah. Him not going round 1, a little surprising even.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, you expect him to be gone by like 13, top 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's. I mean,
He's
most
got that
people love
excitement
him.
around him. Yeah.
Why does Jordan have so many early picks? I mean, he's kind of the favorite to win every year. Or slow,
Whoa.
close.
Not anymore.
Yeah,
Judkins at
but
3.
how do you have?
Couch, before the draft, I was talking to Chris. I've been neglecting this league so much because I have so many other dynasty leagues. So now this league, my team is not as good as it used to be. So now I've got to like try to build it back up again. So that's why I did the Jamar Chase trade with Scout to try to get all these draft picks and build it back up.
All right, you don't have a great quarterback. 'Cause, yeah, I remember you tried to get Mahomes from me. You try every year.
Yeah. I've never had a good QB in this league.
Yeah, but you had Jefferson and Chase, which usually is good enough alone to win in Dynasty. So yeah, you did trade Chase. Waddle's been sucking, and Mark Andrews was like your gem find, but he fell off recently. Yeah, Mark Andrews was kind of like waiver wire pick of the whole entirety of the league, damn near. I think you got him for free agent, like a $0 bid or something. Yeah.
Picked him up off free agency, traded Kelsey, that turned into CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you got okay.
But yeah, the team was so good at one point that I just kind of like set it and forgot about it, and now my team is
Yeah.
not good anymore. So we got to try to build it back up.
Javier.
Yeah, I got a question here. So, what did we decide on doing if someone like Travis Hunter gets some like cornerback points? What happens?
We should have addressed that before. Let's do the same thing in the other league. Let's try to make it 6-point touchdown and don't worry about INTs. Is that cool?
We probably should have ran it. I mean, Cisco just had the last pick. That may have affected his pick. It might be too late. Like when we started the draft.
That affected my pick big time. I was not expecting this.
Pause it right now, maybe.
Just pause. I mean,
don't
use this pause. Okay.
Someone at Cisco and
make sure.
I didn't know we were doing anything.
I guess.
Do we have any strong feelings one way or another? State them now.
Yeah. This is us voting if we enable IDP touchdowns.
I like keeping stuff as simple as possible, but I'm for whatever the majority's for because like it's not a big deal to me. I'm not picking him, I'm not getting him anyway, and it's whatever you guys want, I guess. I don't really care.
I feel like he should get interceptions as well, like at least interceptions, like because if he gets an interception on the field, he should get the points for that. Like we're talking yards now, that's a different thing, like on defensive yards, but
it'd be just touchdowns for pick sixes if he got doing the interceptions themselves. It's possible, but just
I don't
touchdowns would be easier.
I don't trust Javier because you're not making like a fair. You're not making like a fair point. You're making a point because you want to draft. I'm just being honest. Like I have no fight. Like because what you're saying is super normal in IDP. So if this was IDP, you'd be totally right. Like I'm not saying points for defensive yards, which in a lot of IDP leagues you don't get that, but you do for INT. So we're talking about making a super big exception for the rule just because of one player. Adding INT.
Let's say that the Jaguars do decide to use him on defense. Like, how does he just become irrelevant after that? Like, even though he got drafted in the first 4 rounds, 4, 5, 6 rounds. But by rounds, I mean picks.
It's a lot too. I mean, what about if he gets a sack?
I mean, come on, man. He's not gonna get a sack.
Hey.
What?
DB blitz.
What? What?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
if he gets one sack,
like 3 or 4, maybe.
Okay,
I'm not gonna care.
How many INTs is he gonna get? Like, okay, I mean, I'm just saying, like, so he'll get half a sack, maybe.
He might get 3 INTs and like that. Those 6 points or whatever. That's useful,
Literally, in none of my leagues we're adding anything unless it's an IDP league. Like he should just be a receiver. That's my.
Why don't we just keep it normal since we didn't talk about it? Because I felt like we talk about this a lot, but
Cisco says he's good with his pick regardless.
I mean, we just keep it normal, and you don't have to pick it. That's kind of what I'm saying. Just I know I said like I don't care earlier, but we are in pick 4, and so I mean, I guess that I would say like that's definitely my stance, but like definitely before the draft started. Now it's just kind of like we're at pick 4, and if he's not worth,
I thought it was too late.
If it's not worth you drafting him because of that. It sounds like it sounds like Javier really wants to draft him and he really wants those points. Right? I just speak honestly, right? That's just the vibe I'm getting, and I think everyone's getting that vibe.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, and I'm not hating him for it, but that's just I feel like that's what he's making his points based off of.
Yeah, okay, so like if he does get a pick 6, we're kind of the 6 is what we're saying.
Yeah.
I think it's almost unfair not to, because every touchdown counts everywhere, all the time, right? Yeah. Special teams, even the 2-point return counts as 2 points, right? On a 2-point conversion.
Have y'all voted on the poll, or is that just the offline people?
Oh, there's a poll.
Let me open on my app.
It's in the actual draft chat.
It's in the draft chat.
We'll do it on the sleeper so we can all see it.
Oh, you had to tag.
It's in the sleeper chat. You should be able to. Everyone.
So for TDs, let's just do yay. I mean, I guess I'll vote yay.
We got 4 for nay now.
Because it's just TDs, like.
Yeah.
TDs I think is fair, Javier, because we get 6 points for TDs everywhere else. And so even like let's say a returner gets hurt and then your guy, a stud wide receiver has to return, he's gonna get 6 points for that. Like, which happens sometimes.
Okay, man. I got my.
So we're cool with no INTs, no sacks, nothing except for pick sixes or any defensive touchdown, I should say, to be technical.
We got 6 for yay, 4 for nay. With still 2 more to vote.
Don't worry too much about the poll. Let's just talk in the Zoom.
Okay.
Because we know the poll numbers, and we just got to let's just talk. We're all on Zoom. It's easier just to talk. So is everybody cool with that?
But he against
6 point defensive touchdowns, but points for nothing else. Nothing else. No sack. No points for sacks. No points for INTs. No points for tackles. No points for defensive yards. Acceptable. Is this acceptable with the Zoom chat?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I think we got your answer, Javier. And
Yeah.
the
I don't know how long these pauses are, but
no, we on pause it now.
I can beforehand. Yeah. There you go.
Weird way to start out a draft, but
is it not Travis Hunter? Because that'd be funny.
Little bit, yeah. Hey, a little bit of suspense, and I don't need to worry about like 50 people messaging me angrily or something because I don't care no more. It's fine. What's funny is like Scope would always bring this up. I felt like we talked about this so much, but it's probably the other league or so. We talk about this so much. I guess we barely talked about it in this league. Whatever. You pick RJ Harvey that fast? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would. Yeah, I love that guy.
Back to me, huh?
Some interesting players falling down the board.
Yep.
Who's the next defensive player you're taking, Javier? I like the defensive side. Defense wins championships, dog. I know you heard the phrase.
I heard that Kaleb Johnson plays some safety. Let's go.
Hard hitter? He's a hard hitter? Oh, there we go. Strong safety.
No!
I gotta take the best player available.
The best wide receiver in the draft, maybe. Ooh,
Ohio State. Sorry, Chris.
I might say. At 110, that's money. Yeah, that's a great pick.
We got a trade.
Colston
Let's go.
Loveland, and I will continue to not have them.
I already have 3 shares of Loveland.
Shit. You're a good dog.
What's the trade? Let's announce it on the Zoom call. Get her done. Gets a early second. Okay, and then this is my pick being traded.
Yep.
And then Jordan. Wait, so Jordan gets a 2027 for another one.
We're in trouble.
Jordan's favored to win in 2029.
All right. 4th share. Here we go.
In. Oh no. You got
straight
Loveland?
up? What? I don't know. That's
yeah, that trade's whack. Get her done. What was that? Get her done loves this freaking draft class. What's so good about this draft class? I don't know.
Get the 112 again, Couch.
Get her done. Is he threatening you? Is he in the room with you right now?
Oh no, I'm.
Is he right behind you in real life? Like,
Maybe.
What is he blackmailing you with?
Gee. Oh man. Okay, so we updated. Lots of stuff going on in this draft so far. IDP TDs are on. Jordan at 2027 first, so he's gonna be stacked.
Only 3 wide receivers go in the first round in a 3-wide league.
This running back class was so good.
Yeah, it's amazing. So Oh yeah, I got a little.
Tight
I
ends.
might wait before I reveal a little analysis I made. I shall wait. Jordan's on the clock. You want to make it 2 minutes, Scope?
Yeah. So we got
Get her
30
done.
seconds left.
Just a heads up. Get her. Well, give him. I mean, you didn't do it in time, so give him all the time. Oh, did you give him? You gave him more
choice.
time. Oh, great.
You said give him all the time.
No, I meant like give him the full 3, not 3:30. You can't take it away. That's what you gave it to him.
There was no choice. There was no option. Just changed it.
I said to change it. Okay, he did. He's fine. He did Higgins. So get it. Oh, he did. Oh, I knew you wanted him,
man.
but
Yeah.
I thought you would. I knew exactly who you wanted. And,
I almost took Higgins at 12.
202 is early. Oh, you really wanted to make sure you got him, huh?
Yeah, the Cowboys fan of me.
Oh,
Just had to
you
take
take him at 208. But yeah, there's a small chance he won't make it to 208. Yeah.
I thought for sure he'd be there at 208, but if that's your guy, you got to get him.
Tre Harris. That's a name I like.
He typically falls, but you never know in a dynasty draft. Like,
I think Blue's going to take the job sooner or later, mid-year.
I don't know. I don't
like,
really go that far into analysis. It's just that I like him. I like what how the Cowboys build in the O-line, and kind of doing the opposite of what the Giants did with Saquon. How they didn't have a team, and then they draft Saquon second overall, almost ruin his career. Right? Instead, the Cowboys make a lot of dumb choices. Jerry Jones is dumb.
Yeah, they do.
But instead of them going after a running back and like barely making it to round 1 in the playoffs, if that, and wasting that running back's career, they're building everything else. Right? They're getting a wide receiver too, making sure they got a quarterback, making sure they're building back up their O-line, and not spending too much at running back, which is much smarter than what the Giants did with when they drafted Saquon, which is a dumb move. I think that was the old regime, like one regime before this one. So stupid. Almost wasted that man's entire career.
I mean, if what he said about his retirement shocking people, like his career's probably mostly done. To me, that sounded like 2 years tops, if not the end of this year.
I don't know. Maybe as a maybe
Like the way he said it.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Obviously, I don't know. No, dude could play for 5 more years, but
Oh, we got to trade.
sure sounded like he was done.
Trade?
True.
Oh boy.
Something went through.
Trade is
Drew's on the clock.
Andrew Eggers gets the 208. He's on the clock now. Getter Dunn gets 308 and 310. Why you like this draft class so much?
I don't know.
Is this a special draft class that we don't know? This is that money draft class.
Man.
Wait, what is this? What happened? You usually trade up and know who you want, huh?
No, I know.
It works.
I just was trading up so I can get rid of picks, to be honest with you.
Ah,
I also really wanted Burden at that pick.
No.
Take Kyle Williams.
Burden is a pretty good pick at 208, and I think you would have took it. I would kind of.
I was debating Burden at 2-1, so I'm surprised he fell.
I think you would have took him at 208. Yeah, it's pretty late for him.
I would have taken him if I didn't have Loveland already.
Yeah, that's
what pick you talking? 204.
Yeah.
I think. Well,
there you go.
That's the next guy. That's a guy I would have taken.
No, thank you. I got a bunch of wide receivers, so
I need one. That's my weakness. I need one. That's my
Well, I
only
just
weakness.
added 2 good ones.
Well, give me one.
I'll give you Demario Douglas for Brock Bowers.
No, it's not. That's not happening. Mm-mm. Javier's on the clock. Building
You probably don't
up.
win the league if you don't make that trade.
Yeah.
If
You're
only I had a
correct.
chance to counter offer.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember, Chris. You and I had a trade in place for that pick.
Yeah.
You didn't even give me a chance to meet or raise Couch's
I'm not
offer.
much of a trader. It just popped.
We were
and
paused. I was
gotta
trying to get the
take
draft
this.
moving again.
Really, anybody can sneak in and take a trade away from me. I'm just not the most savvy trader. I admit it. But it was just like it was there, and I was like, wait, I think I have to accept this. I wasn't expecting this, and I was like, let me do it. Nah, my weakness was wide receiver, so the Bowers, it definitely helped me. Not just like because he's good and all that. It's like who am I starting at flex? And the problem solved itself after looking stupid for a few weeks. I was like, oh, I'll just start Kittle and Bowers at flex. And then my team was like, oh, yeah, you're good. You're good the rest of the season. 'Cause those two were so good.
Oh, Cam Ward. I would have probably taken him actually there just to have him value wise. That was a good pick.
At 208?
Yeah, or 210. He just went at 29.
Oh, you got 210. Oh, I didn't see you on the clock.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry.
that's who I was considering at 208 before I traded it. I was gonna.
Yeah. Drew with the 10th pick.
I got Jordan Love. I got Darnold. But Darnold, how many years has he got? I could use a first round overall pick like Cam Ward here.
Darnold's not old. He's just
Well, how many years does he have as a starter though? I don't know.
yeah. That's it's more of a unknown. Yeah, I'd say, and yeah.
God, do I do this again?
Drew with a complete full rebuild team got third place. This is all coming back to me. Never
Yeah,
seen
it's
that.
I think
A lot of it
rebuild happened.
Huh?
His rebuild happened a lot faster than he wanted it to. I think.
Yeah, I should be
Oh,
picking
yeah.
higher.
Yeah. No, it's all coming back. A little bit was luck though, right? Like you scored like you would have finished, you would have been successful, but the third place was a little bit of luck.
Oh yeah, big time. I think I just happened to play everyone on their bad week.
Yeah, this kid had like a full out like
Oh, yeah.
disgusting tank. What's all the like negative stuff we can say about your team? Tank, rebuild, orphan.
It was like discounted on clearance.
This is an orphan team. It was somebody's team.
Well, and he had drafted some. Yeah,
Bro, his
terrible.
drafts were so bad. They made the like on the thumbnail because I was deleting my hard drive and I saw the Sky Moore thumbnail. I was like, oh god. I was like, what?
Yeah, that was bad. I heard the Najee trade before I joined the league was bad, and then you guys had to reverse
Who
it.
did that?
He did it.
Oh, he did it. Oh, I don't remember. I remember we did have. I remember something like that. I don't remember the details.
It was second and third. Scout and Bob did for Najee.
That's
Dang.
at the
Scout
time.
raped
But
him.
I was a huge Najee fan. So at the time, bro, that's sounds horrible. Well,
But look at him now.
you guys took all my guys.
Well, the controversy with the Najee one was I offered a first and second that he didn't accept,
And
and then
that's.
they accepted the second and third. So
I don't even know.
I mean,
how
Yeah,
that's his
that's a
prerogative.
horrible move.
I don't even know how to respond to that. It's like what? Because that's actually a fair trade.
Yeah, at the
The other
time.
one is not a fair trade.
I mean, the first and second was an overpay, but I needed a running back, so I was willing to do it, and he accepted. He declined it. So
Which is weird.
And he drafted Sky Moore, or vice versa, but whatever. It was all terrible. You got your sleeper list?
I got a guy queued up, so don't make fun of me if it autos.
Are you replacing Justin Tucker with this pick?
Nah. It's just I
5 seconds.
was gonna pick Dart.
He's gonna let it auto.
Pause.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it auto.
You mother.
I'll trade you if you want. If you want
I'll
to.
trade you this pick for your last pick.
No, you're gonna really take it. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, there was a few guys I really wanted, and you guys took them. Why'd there have to be a QB run right before me?
This is gross.
I mean, figure he's probably the best wide receiver off the board, and I need
Yep.
wide receivers, so I just, went with him. I'm not feeling any of the pick. You guys corrected the draft board. It was getting a little funky here. And then, we have a lot of guys I really like Tre Harris, Burden, Kyle Williams, and the 2 QBs, Would have really liked any of those picks.
I don't like how crowded that backfield is.
That was the second guy in my queue. But I didn't really want to go tight end with the top tight ends gone.
Pretty thin. I mean, fuck, I'm thin at everything.
I'm thick at tight end. Super thick. Like thick frozen milkshake.
Oh,
Drink with a straw.
yeah. I just realized, we have the same tight ends now in Empire in this league. Kittle and Bowers?
You have Kittle?
And Bowers, yeah.
I have more though. There's more, but the depth doesn't stop there.
That starting duo, though. That's funny because I also wanted Likely. You have Likely too in this league, don't you?
Yeah, I got Likely.
Man.
Eric All. Ooh, little dynasty.
Yeah, it's a good stash.
Yeah, you know about that.
Definitely don't mention him in Empire League for the next few months.
Gotcha. Hunter Henry. He's mid, but he's not bad. Dang. I hate drafting with you guys. What I hate way more is when I made content though. Is everybody knows my freaking picks. So freaking stupid. It was way worse. It was way worse. It's so frustrating. I had to have a plan B and plan C. It's like going to war, but then the guy going we going to war with the enemy has your strategies and your drawn up plans.
That plan B and plan
mess.
C, that would make good content too. And it's like you can't make that content because it's your whole game plan.
It also is like that meme with Charlie and the. That's how I would look. But if you did that, then you go plan B, it'd just be a mess, and no one knows what you're talking about. Oh, Royals. Okay, Dylan Sampson still on the board. I think that's an automatic pick for me right there.
I was thinking about it.
Do it.
What the?
Wow. Wow.
Well, I was almost right about the last pick.
He McPhersoned us.
You're close, but
He
no
McPhersoned
cigar.
us. Yeah.
What?
This guy is such a good kicker. I lied. Wide receiver is not my only hole. It's also kicker.
Jeez.
Used to be kicker because this guy, I think he's really good, and I think he got drafted by a good team. And I don't have to worry about you jerks because kicker's so easy to find in a lot of my leagues, except there was only 2 leagues that is hard to find. One of them was like the highest paid Couch Fam League with my subscribers, and this league. There's kickers to find, don't get me wrong, in this league, but you guys make it a bit tougher. You guys kind of know your kickers. It's hard for me on a given week to find a top 10 kicker. You guys pissed me off, and so, I reached and got my guy. And, the 2 guys after me, I think they're thanking me right now, because those 2 picks are really good.
So Couch, you didn't think he'd be there at 312?
Like what percentage? Right? I mean,
he works in percentages.
Yeah,
like 99?
I mean it's at least 90%. I don't even be right, but I don't know. In Dynasty, right? It's hard to like put a straight number to it. So let's say 92% chance he would have been there, which is high. But that's how much like I wanted him,
Yo,
like,
the deja vu right now is wild.
Get 100%.
This is basically the same exact conversation we had when I took McPherson a few years ago.
Yeah, you probably took him in a similar spot too, maybe.
Literally, and I literally had like the 311 or the 312, and I'm pretty sure you asked me that same thing. Like, why didn't you take me there or something? That's hella funny. It feels good though, doesn't it?
He took
it doesn't feel good at all doing it. I knew what no, it doesn't. But that's the thing too is McPherson at the time was, I mean, that's like the best kicker prospect I've like ever seen. So he didn't quite live up to it. He's been a little inconsistent, but boy,
man,
was
he cost us games last year.
He's a great prospect.
That was 4 years ago. Scout took him at the 302.
Yeah, so I could, it was a freakish move, but like as far as a prospect though, like he's doesn't really get much better than him.
Yeah, I had the homer pick advantage as well.
I hope Tyler Loop is better. I mean, Tyler Loop is great, man. I'm so excited to get him. Probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Right. Could have easily got him at 312. Yeah, whatever. Oh, gotta. What's the? That's not bad. I got a trade offer. I might have to. I'll tell you if I need a pause.
Designed to hydrate better.
My bad.
Yeah, that's right.
What about the Pacers? Them yesers.
Did they
They're
lose?
winning. They're up.
Oh.
They're up by 13.
Not the Dubs?
No, Dubs didn't make it this year. Next year, though.
No. Fucking Timberwolves. I mean, Curry getting hurt. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Pause it.
No, it's
Oh. I didn't hear it. Do you was
no. I queued him up. It's good. It's good.
Okay.
Let's do that. Get her done.
Dang it, Scope. I've been trying to trade
I'm down.
back into the draft
Okay.
since 3.06 to try and get him.
I'm glad he fell.
So I'm gonna send you
Yep.
a fourth this year and a fourth. Oh, I don't have a. I'll just make it a 2027, which is probably better. I don't have a fourth next year for some reason. I thought
Yep.
I did. Yeah, that's even better for you.
Would you give up any of your tight ends?
I mean, not now. We can talk later.
Okay.
You can do this now. Yeah, we can talk later.
Bowers ain't worth a fourth, is he?
No.
Probably 2 fourths.
Oh, he's worth every fourth round pick. Period.
I'll
for
give
the
you
next
Justin
4
Fields for Bowers.
Receive for.
In all your fab. Make it a deal.
Yep.
All right, I sent it. It's sending. Okay, there we go. Make sure it's good. Okay, there we go.
Go getting a third round wide receiver at almost a full round after his 6th round running back.
In a single quarterback league, too.
Yeah.
Actually, does that make sense? I guess. Wouldn't he go sooner in a single quarterback league?
Yeah.
In theory? Okay.
Because quarterbacks would push him down.
Right. Okay. Sorry. My brain takes a second.
What are you guys talking about?
No, we're
Pat
talking about
Bryant.
Pat Bryant.
Yeah, I was between Pat Bryant and Fannin. So I probably should have went Bryant.
I like Fannin too.
Yeah, I mean it's a great dynasty pick, but a good tiebreaker would have been like, hey, I need wide receiver, at the very least, with other reasons too. But like,
It's all right. You got
should
the
have been
Patriots' next, star wide receiver.
Yeah, Kyle Williams.
Yeah, the guy I got is ADP wise. He'd go in about like round 10 in this draft. But I wanted to take him before any Patriots fans got some weird ideas, and I'm very happy I got. Talk about a sleeper though. Like this guy.
Damn, Pacers up 16. 17, sorry.
Get her done. You're looking more for young players, or
Yeah, I got 2
Rebuilding?
guys on. I got queued up and I'm ready.
oh, it's not because you wanted a tight end, and I was just kind of curious on your
Yeah,
strategy, your long term strategy for this league. You're looking for more
Yeah,
younger players,
yeah.
or
Yep.
would you say you're rebuilding?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Mhm.
Is Kyle Pitts somebody you would get rid of in the future?
I don't have Kyle Pitts.
Oh shit! Shoot.
Who do you think I am?
I don't know.
Who has Kyle Pitts?
Jordan's got Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts. I was like, what? I have tight ends though. Like I do have tight ends. No doubt about it. That's my biggest strength. You have 5 quarterbacks. That's nuts.
Me?
Get her done. What a mess, man.
It's about to be 4 once Rodgers retires next year.
Yeah, I see you got both the Colts quarterbacks, so I kind of get that. Yeah.
That's one.
I mean, but it's taking up 2 roster spots.
No, I get it.
That's the thing. Yeah. No, it is. No, it is. It's those 2 do make 1 QB, but the bad side is it's 2 roster spots. No, I did that. You know, in our redraft league last year, I drafted Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. You know, that's 1 quarterback basically.
All right, gentlemen, I gets to go. Good luck with the rest of the drafts. Jaws?
You out of here?
Yeah, he's gone.
He's got
Tony gonna auto pick
Dragons. Something to do with dungeons and something.
Tony, he's not in. This is a real auto pick. It's a genuine auto.
I mean,
pick, not my fake auto picks.
Ooh,
That's a real auto pick.
That's a real auto pick. You can tell.
I thought he was going to auto-pick my guy.
I was trying to trade up for this guy. I don't even know.
Oh yeah, Ollie Gordon. That would have been a good pick. He would have screwed you. Instead, he took Tyler Shuck.
Wow.
oh shucks. He auto
Starter.
Uh-huh.
Starter. Who sent that tweet? That was you, Drew, huh? In a group chat, you sent that Shadur Sanders. That was savage. What did he say? He went 101 in a
65.
Where's my phone? Yeah.
He's like, yeah, but he went.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, he went 166.
He went 144 in the.
That's nothing. He went 146. He's supposed to go 25.
That would hit me with my morning coffee, man.
That was
like,
crazy. I mean, we I don't know if we've ever seen a fall like that in the draft ever.
No, I don't think there will be another one.
Laramie Tunsil.
He fell like a few spots.
But he still fell, I guess. But yeah.
Oh, this is. What were the betting odds on Shadur? So we don't go by opinion. It was probably like super late first round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so that's not opinion, right? That's betting odds.
I think the over-under was like
you're right.
26.5 or something.
I think so. Yeah, it makes so much. Yeah, 25, 26, 25,
yeah,
right around there. Yeah, and it's like, bro.
I think was he supposed to go to no, it's the Steelers, I think, at what, 26 or 27?
Dude, he
by the Steelers, like by then.
I mean, Tunsil was crazy because of the social media and the gas. Like, I'm not saying that wasn't epic, but as far as the drop, you blink a few times and then he got drafted. Like,
right, yeah.
True.
And like it just, but this one you had to go to bed twice and then wake up and we're still talking about it. Like,
Mel Kiper was gonna lose it.
Dude, was
Will Howard. Good last pick. I like that.
Okay, guys, we got it going on. I made 1.5 good picks, but it's a dynasty league. Got to get my guys. Maybe Tyler Loop would have went undrafted. Maybe
I wouldn't have drafted him.
Dang, he's good. I'm very excited about him. Yeah.
Get your guy.
Yeah, not saying that that's where I should have picked him, but just just talking in general, I really like him.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I like Cam Ward at 2.9 though. Damn, that's late.